Welcome to the third episode of my Temple OS tutorial. This is going to be the basics of HolyC. So, this is a very basic overview of it. It's a C-like mesh of C and C++, object-oriented, still with the restraints of C. So, if you want to edit a file, or just any file in general, you use ed. And, well, here's the little thing. All files, all things use the same editor. Personal menu, same editor. Editor, same editor. This, hell, you can even add sprite. Oh wait, shit, you're not supposed to know about that yet. So, if we're in, say that we're gonna make the test prog file that we added to our personal menu, we would edit it. HC stands for HolyC. So we'd edit that, and it's blank. Nothing. Nada. Okay, so HolyC. About it, all the variable types, they're not from C, they're very basic, like U0, which is unsigned 0-bit. There's no signed 0-bit. It just looks like IO. So this is them in order. Unsigned 8-bit, signed 8-bit, unsigned 16-bit, signed 16-bit, unsigned 32-bit, signed 32-bit integer, unsigned 64-bit integer, signed 64-bit integer. There. So if we want to make a function, we can optionally make it return something like this, or we can just make it a void, as from like C and C++. Right. By default, the tab is 8 characters, which is way too long for me. That's what she said. I'd recommend using but 2, because that looks nice. If you want to print something, you would just do a string literal and type whatever you want. Remember to add a new line at the end so that it won't overlap and stuff. And main won't be run automatically unless you call it with main. By just saying the thing, since there's no arguments, you don't need this. And remember, add semicolons at the end. So that's how I make functions and stuff. But what about classes? Well, structs and classes are one and the same. Not in other languages, just in HolyC. Anyway. So if you want to make a struct, or they call it classes now. So you would do class, whatever you want your class name to be. Let's say person. We would add this. We would add open brackets and close brackets. Remember to still add a semicolon to the end. Still want it. And in this, you would add whatever type you want. The name as a pointer to the name. Oh wait, yeah, forgot. That's the format is all lowercase and underscores. I don't know what case that is. It's like, that's not Pascal, is it? No. So for the age, we'd probably make it a unsigned 8-bit, since I don't think anyone's going to be over the age 256 in any time in ever, unless we in like watching this 100 years in the future. So set that as U8. Making all variables have the same spacing looks nice. It's optional, but still. So if we make a person class, we would do person B. We're making a person the name of B. Probably not going to make it actually that. So let's give him a name. I'm not sure how to make it actually work. So U8, make a string of them, equals John. That's right? No, that's not right. P name. That's how you do it. And this is the amount of letters. I'm pretty sure that'd be 5. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Yay. 5. Backslash, then thing is it's programming. You should know that. I can't really explain it. It's a weird concept. So P dot. Wait, this is a stack. So then it'd be just P dot name equals Ampersand is a pointer. It would make it a pointer. If you want to dereference a pointer, then you would use this symbol. So, P, name. And then let's say P.age equals 32. So, high control. Percent sign S is a string. Then for a number, your age is, for a number, you'd be D. And then in order would be P.name and then P.age. I probably messed this up somehow, so I'm going to see what the arrows are. Wait, no, I didn't. Oh, I did. I forgot to add a new line, which is basically just pressing enter. That's a bit big, but not to worry. There's no restrictions on space, on what it has to be at. That, oh, am I missing something? Did I am honestly baffled on what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know where he got this from. I am gonna try to, let me remove that. Does John by itself work? No. It's done like this. Oh, what did I mess up? What did I mess? What did I do? Do I have to have a? Wait, you have to have a length? Oh yes. Now it keeps giving me the darn thing. John. We will fix that when I figure out how to fix that. So that's the basics of it. So let me just try. No, I don't want the graphics menu. I just want to hi blank. We're getting somewhere. Why is that opening? That's weird. So F5 runs it, by the way. What? Am I pressing? Is my keyboard pressing a button? No, I don't think it is. Hi blank. That's not working. Why does this keep on opening? Hi blank. Okay. Well, here's the basics for you. And if I drag it out to 8 minutes, I get ad revenue. Wait, I don't have that ability. But still am. So that's the basics of HolyC. So, goodbye.